Every single day, reported waste releases fill up the equivalent of more than 400 US DOT 111 rail cars across the globe. Think about that. The chemical products we make, use, and handle regularly escape our control. Without quick action, escape products reach our environment, transform into waste, and begin creating even more problems. If you believe headline-grabbing waste release disasters are the only ones worth your attention, think again. More waste releases than you think are happening in the backyards and basements of private homeowners, leaving families emotionally distraught and financially distressed or worse.
Welcome everyone, Dave Carlson here. Thank you for joining us today. We're excited to introduce you to our new SiteINSIGHTS series. We've created this series to share first-hand experiences, current news, and practical insights into a broad range of environmental assessment, cleanup, and compliance topics of interest. For episode 1, we've chosen a difficult topic, waste releases. But we're going to show you what steps you can take to stop them from ever happening again. And we'll also present some hard data, along with practical guidance that you can use. But before we get into all of that, let me tell you a story. Years ago, my emergency response team deployed to a Metro Boston suburb. We drove through industrial areas, past oil storage facilities and chemical factories, until we arrived at a small home in a quiet residential neighborhood. The homeowners, a young couple who had just returned from a 2-week vacation, were frantic beyond words. Fighting back tears, they brought us into their home. As we descended the basement staircase, the stench of fuel oil was overwhelming. While they were away on vacation, their fuel system had failed and released over 200 gallons of fuel oil to their basement floor. The oil had saturated their carpets, begun wicking up their finished walls, and had found its way to a sump where it had been pumping oil outside the home while they were away. To make matters worse, we later discovered that a small diameter fuel line running from the fuel tank to the oil burner had also failed, but it was out of sight and out of mind for years because it was buried beneath the basement floor. The oil from that small pipe had percolated through the soil, reached the water table, and been carried off the property by groundwater flow. The least costly waste release, in terms of time, money, and aggravation, will always be the one we never experience because we took appropriate precautionary actions. Let's be honest, there will always be waste releases that are beyond our control. But for those products, wastes, and their containers under our control, we have the power to stop waste releases forever. The key to success is an effective strategy matched up with our daily commitment to get it done. Behavioral Product Stewardship is the key. It's our first line of defense against waste creation and personal tragedies like the one suffered by that young couple. Behavioral Product Stewardship is the cheapest way to avoid altogether the impacts that waste releases impose on us all. Let's dive deeper now into the 3 steps to successful behavioral product stewardship. We'll offer practical guidance for you homeowners and business owners using product storage tank systems. At home and at work, remember the products are not only contained in bottles, cans, and drums. Homeowners should treat heating oil tanks and septic systems as containers too. Realize that septic tanks are actually open containers that will release whatever's poured down your drain directly to our environment. At work, intermediate process tanks, product conveyance systems, and even product supply chains demand continuous behavioral product stewardship. Proper disposal for homeowners can be as simple as bringing discarded products to your local recycling center, while business owners must characterize any undocumented waste before off-site disposition.
Separate and store what you're keeping in safe, secure, and ventilated places, remembering to separate incompatible products. Embracing behavioral product stewardship, just as we have behavioral safety practices at work and at home, will stop waste releases under our control forever. Thank you all for joining us today. We really enjoyed creating this video for you. We have more SiteINSIGHTS episodes in the works on a wide range of environmental assessment, cleanup, and compliance topics. If you found value in today's episode, please share it with your friends and colleagues. Until next time, take care, everyone.